Welcome to On the Spectrum. I'm your host, Terri Matthews, and this is the show where we inform you, entertain you, and educate you, yes, about all things autism. We like to call it prescription TV. Joining me today for our do-it-yourself project is Randi Rentz, an autism education specialist with 27 years experience, and she's going to be teaching us the dopest project ever. It's Listening Terri. Welcome to the show, Randi. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. So we need to find out, what is Listening Terri?
Well, Listening Terri, here's our prototype right here.
This is dope, you guys. This is dope.
Listening Terri teaches people how to listen with your entire body, not just with your ears.
So this is extremely important, whether you have a kid that's verbal or nonverbal, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a kid, right? I think you were telling me that.
Yep, it can be for any age,
So I think that that's important because, as we know, if you have a child that's on the spectrum, there's no cure, and an autistic kid grows up to be an autistic adult. So this can be used, and you can use this with your husbands.
Oh, you can use it with your boss, with your husband, with your boyfriend, anyone.
So talk to me about, how does Listening Terri work, and what do you use to make Listening Terri, create Listening Terri?
Well, first of all, it's so cost efficient.
It
is so cost efficient.
And keep your coins, y'all. Keep your coins.
That's right. And I think the most expensive thing is the cardstock, and that's it. So what you need is cardstock, Velcro, a computer, or you can handwrite. You don't need a computer for that. If you want an actual photograph of someone's face, you can always use your smartphone. I just thought that it would be fun to make you into a cartoon.
I love it.
Isn't that so cool?
She's so cool.
I know.
Okay, let's talk to me a little bit about, so we use cardstock, we cut out different pieces of the body, the eyes, the ears, the mouth, the heart. So this can teach not only nonverbal kids, but what is it teaching them? When we say read body language, because most people think when you communicate, it's all these words that are coming out of my mouth, but really 80%, or is it 93?
It's now 93%.
93%, right? So 93% of our body language is how we communicate to people.
That's right.
All right. And so with our kids, especially our kiddos that are nonverbal, this will actually help them. So give us an example of how that would work.
Well, typically what I do is I will start with Listening Larry, and this is how I got the idea. And Listening Larry has 8 components of whole body listening. So if we start at the top, we start with the brain, which is thinking about what is said. Then we move on to the eyes, which is looking at the person who is speaking to you. Now, all of the definitions are here for the mouth, the heart, the trunk of the body, the ears, the hands, and the feet. And they are specific, and it is something that each individual can visualize in their mind. So think about this. If you're in the classroom or if you're at home and you keep saying, pay attention to me, listen to me. Well, what does that look like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
And this spells it out.
So I think why this is important too, because as we were talking off camera, there are a lot of people right now, technology is like taking over, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so you don't see this on technology, and we don't you're not looking at a computer that's looking you in the eyes.
Right,
You know,
right,
you're not
right.
seeing ears and those types of things. And autistic kids love technology. I think I have to make a deal with Jaden about this iPad 2 hours a day.
That's
yada,
right.
yada. But this will not only help with listening, but it can also teach you body parts.
Yes, it can.
Right?
Yes, and you can match. In fact, I would recommend this, where you can just peel one off, and this is a picture of the feet, and just looking at the word, where would this go? Oh, that's the feet. So just with body identification.
In general.
In general, which would be great.
I love this. I love this project. You know, so this is a simple, easy project that you can do at home. I heard you say you can use an iPhone if you have a computer. It's cardstock. It's a little bit of Velcro. And it's actually a great time with your kids. And I can imagine there's all kinds of other things outside of the body language, the verbal and nonverbal communication and learning about the body. You could probably do quite a few things with this project.
You can, and what's really great about this is that it can be used in the home setting, the community setting, and the school setting. And I mean, Listening Terri can travel with you.
And
right?
You know what I think is so amazing about that is so individualized.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you could either put the kiddo on there or actually that kiddo's family, parent, teacher.
Right.
You know, because some of our kids have their particular people they like to listen to a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? This project is so interesting. I can't wait for our audience members out there to try it and actually give us feedback on what they did and how they did it. If you're interested in trying this project at home, would like to be a guest on our show, or have a show idea, please log on to www.onthespectrum.tv. And don't miss a show by subscribing to our YouTube channel. That's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time on The Spectrum. So listening Larry is so cool because I do like the fact